Hello everybody, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sean Ambitious, and if you're a return viewer, thank you for coming back. How is your day going? Let me gist you. Today I got up quickly. School runs. I prepared for Moses. It's all set and ready. And I got Esther ready as well. Then I went downstairs to get a pair of socks or so. And I saw this card, a voting card. And I was like, I think I saw a text in regards to they will not be in school today because they are using their school premises for the general election. Oh my goodness. And I got up when my alarm went off. Anyway, we learned and we move. One thing is I didn't read my text and I suffered for that. So another thing is my system is kind of used to routine. So I kind of got up and running without realizing they don't have to be in school after they are already, fully ready. So my older son, who is kind of looking up to his older sister for a kind of petty babyish behavior this morning. He said he doesn't want to walk to school. And then I got a taxi. And I said, because I'm up already, why will I just sit and not do anything? This energy, I can't go back to bed anyway. So she said, if I could just ride with E going to school. And because, Queen Esther, when she hear let's go out, she's already dressed. She have to go out. So we got into the taxi with E. He's heading to school. He's in secondary school, so he have to be in school because the government is not using his own school. They're only using the primary school that Moses and Esther goes to. So I said, oh, I ride with you. And the thing is, it started raining. Even though the weather wasn't nice. But it wasn't raining initially when I thought, let me just go and, put my own voice to add my voice to everybody's voices, the way. Because you cannot complain things are not working if you don't vote. If you're eligible to vote, why not? So I cannot just sit at home and pretend as if everything is fine. So here we are in our city, quiet day, because the primary school didn't open. The main primary school there, from junior infant all the way to 6th class, everybody's in school. That's a lot of children. So there's not much cars moving around in the city of Tom this lovely morning. So going there to kind of, contribute my own quota as an eligible voter. And I went there in a taxi that my baby girl is paying for. She gave me a card. And she said, you can get a taxi back. No, because you have to walk about 5 minutes to the taxi rank. And you can walk home in 15-20 minutes. So what's the point? I said, let me just go and cast my vote. So the taxi took us. Here we are already, myself and Esther going back home. And because I was singing, rain, rain, go away, come and rain another day, little she want to play. But here is Esther singing, rain, rain, come today. Esther just got a new umbrella and she want to use it by force. God Almighty. And I have to be walking in the rain with this girl. She was holding her umbrella. It's her first umbrella. Anyway, so that's something. And she have to use it. Look at her. She's so happy. And I was walking with her motherhood shenanigans. Anyway, that's motherhood for you. But it was a lovely walk. Even when we got back home, she was saying it was nice. It was lovely. She enjoyed it. She feels so great. So walking back home one step at a time. Even though I don't walk so fast, but she was a slow walker. And with the umbrella, it was breezy at some stage. And then we have to move with that. Now I share with you 5 disadvantages of having a routine. Number 1 is lack of flexibility. A strict routine can make it hard to adapt to unexpected changes or new opportunities. One thing is, if you're used to a routine, you might not be really flexible. The children are going to school, we get up in the morning, up and running. It's only on weekends that my alarm is not on at that particular time, so I will not get up anyway. But Monday to Friday, if I don't remember to kind of deactivate my alarm, it's still going to go on anyway. So the lack of flexibility kind of put me in a up and running with nothing this morning. So if your routine is strict, even though routine is good, it's good to have it. It makes things go smoothly. But having said that, even your brain is not really working properly anymore. Sometimes I will often say that, oh, I don't want to use my brain. That's because it has become a routine. Number two is monotony and boredom. Doing the same things every day can feel repetitive and lead to boredom or a sense of stagnation. So, in the sense that stagnation in this sense is because there's no growth. When you continually do something, it's like one way traffic. That's how you used to do it. It might be boring because when you continually do something, it's like you're in your comfort zone. You can't step out of it. You are in there, you are not growing, you just do things, the same way over and over again, monotony kind of way. You're always doing the same way. So you will not even realize that you're not even to do that particular thing on that day. You're not supposed to do it. You're not supposed to get up because you're doing something else, different from what you're used to doing. So it might be boring when you do something repeatedly, like same thing over and over again. It might be boring. You understand? And number three is reduced creativity. Following a rigid schedule can leave little room for spontaneous or creative thinking. When we're used to routine, as important as sticking to routine is, it can reduce your creativity because you don't really need to be creative. You are used to, oh, I get up at 7, I stay in bed for 15 minutes. I gotta brush my teeth, get my shower. By the time I'm finished, by 8 a.m., I get the children ready for school. They go to school, I drop them in school, they pick them up, then I go back to doing. It's just the same thing over and over and over again. It's rigid. And the thing is, spontaneous moment can be more creative because it just happened out of the blue moon. But sticking to a routine can be a disadvantage sometimes, and this is one of it, because there's no creative thinking. You don't need to use your brain to think about anything because that's just your normal way of doing things, and you just have to do it that way. Reduce creativity. Number four, overdependence. You may become too reliant on your routine and feel stressed or lost if something disrupts it. When something happens out of your normal script, you might be stressed. Overdependence might happen because you depend so much on your routine. I do this at 7 a.m. I do this at 8 a.m. I do this at 9 a.m. Stuff like that. You depend so much on that routine that if anything change, if anything happen, you feel so stressed as if you lost something, and it can disrupt your feelings, your emotions, whatever you're supposed to do. And passive aggression could happen because you are trying to juggle your life, and then other people who are around you at that particular time will get a taste of your bad mood simply because you are so over dependent on your normal routine. So when something change, everybody will know something is wrong with you because something has changed. And number five is missed experiences. Being overly focused on your routine might make you might make you miss out on fun, adventurous, or meaningful moments. Because you're used to your routine, you will miss out on other things. You do something the same way over and over again, you focus on what you're doing. So you might miss out on experiences that should kind of be adventurous or that should be meaningful because you don't do it the other way around. So you're going to miss the fun that is attached to doing something differently because you're just so focused on your own routine. You're not focusing on something else. Let's say as you are walking your child to school, there's a rainbow in the sky. You cannot wait to even experience that moment because you know it's going to take you this amount of time for you to get your routine done. So it's more or less like you're living your life on a routine. And I'm often like that. If I'm out running errands and you want to chit chat with me, oh my goodness, there's no time. I just need to get this sorted. So every experience in life is a learning curve. I hope you are getting something. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.